Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Theodore Campbell once again, and I got another video for you guys. Now, this one is kind of a special one again. I know I say that in a lot of my videos, but hey, I can't help it. A lot of my buses are special to me. And a lot of you collectors feel the same way. Well, I've actually showed models to you in the past where sometimes you're able to stumble on something that is actually built to be a toy, but the manufacturer actually does a wonderful job of actually making it look. Hold on, let me fix my thing because it looked like it's shaking. But okay, that should be better. But anyway, once in a while you find a toy out there that actually has some really good detail, almost just like a real bus or a real replica. Well, today I found another one. Well, should I say I found it a couple weeks ago. I ordered it, and this is what I got. As you see, this is a Setra S516. Now, for my bus enthusiasts that's from the US, you know this model was not released in the USA. The last bus that we actually got in the USA was the S417. This is the S516. 16 meaning that it's shorter. I'm not sure exactly if it's 45 feet or no. Well, I know it's not 45, but I know it's around the 40-foot range, maybe a little bit longer, but it's definitely not a 45-footer. Now, I've seen these buses, and I'll turn it around so you can see the front a little bit before I do the whole spin around. But I've actually seen the S516s online on pictures and stuff. And like I think I said in a previous video, with the foreign buses, a good way you can tell how the bus is going to look in the US that actually sell buses here is to see how they look overseas first, because that's usually how they're going to look when they come here. Usually they get those models first and then we get them. Just like with the S417, they had that model way before it came to the US. So I actually thought this was a model that was going to come here to the US. Maybe it would have been a S517 because, you know, we use 45 footers. Maybe that would have been a model that we would have got in the next after the 417. But unfortunately, like I said in a past video, they decided to scrap Setra in the US and they're going with the Mercedes-Benz model. I think it's called the Torino. No more Setras in the US unless you're buying a used bus. So unfortunately, that is not going to happen. But overseas, Setra is still going and it's going strong. And this is one of the buses that they have. Now, like I said, this bus is actually a toy. But the detail is actually absolutely amazing. Now, the crazy part, I bought this bus on eBay, and maybe the guys that follow me, you might know I love eBay. I'm on eBay all day, every day. But when they actually, when they was actually posting the size of this bus, they actually posted it as a 132 scale. When absolutely, this is definitely not 132. I don't know if the scales are different overseas or maybe because they shipped this from overseas. Maybe that's the case. Maybe you can get in the comment and let me know. But they posted this bus as a 132 scale. But this bus is actually closer to 155. Because it's smaller than the 150 scale buses that we get. But it's still way bigger than a 164 scale. And to be honest with you, it actually reminds me of the Setra Setras that I used to have. And I think I posted some pictures of that bus in my Teddy's Classics edition of some 155 scale Setra Setra buses that I actually did in the past. And it's actually about the same size as that bus. So I'm going to assume this is 155. But either way, even though they're not bringing this bus here, I still thought this bus was really nice. The detail is amazing. It's a really detailed bus. Again, this is a Setra S516, which is not here in America, but it's a beautiful bus. They even did the cutout, because for the guys that know the S417s, the new ones were coming out with a sky roof on the top. This one has it, which is really cool. You can see the seats in there. Now, this is another way you can tell it's a European bus, because it actually has the door in the rear. The only bus that actually has the door in the rear in the US is Van Hool, and that's a special order. I've seen some T2145s and some TX45s with the door in the back, but those were special orders. So that's another way you could tell it's a European bus. Give you a quick spin around. Like I said, for a toy, this bus is absolutely amazing detail. Now, let me show you a few of the other features that make this bus cool. And I'm not trying to make this video too long, but I want to show you everything. They actually have the back door that opens up. I think that's cool. It actually does it on both. Does the engine compartment open? I think it does. No, it doesn't. But this back door opens up just like the other side. You can see all the way through. And another cool feature is if you use this little slider at the bottom, both doors open up. Now, you heard that little buzzer because, again, this is a toy. This is made to be played with. It has all kinds of little noises and stuff. But as you see, the rear door opens and this back door opens with this little slider thing, which is cool. And as you see, it makes all kinds of noise, which is cool. You know, it's kind of corny, but it's a toy. Now, this is another function that I think is cool. When you push down on it, it lights up. Now, it's funny that they made it sound like a race car. We know a diesel engine don't sound like that, but it lights up. It even has the interior lights inside. The rear lights light up. It's still pretty cool. Now, once again, this is I would say about 155 scale. And I actually have a 187 scale bus here. If you give me a second. This will kind of let you know the size difference. This is 187 scale in the front. This will let you know the size difference on the bus. But I still think it's a super cool bus. And it's funny, both of them are Setras. But get in the comments. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you like this toy. Again, it's a toy. It's not a replica. I got it on eBay. If you want to get one just like it, there's plenty of them on there. Just type 132 scale Setra and one of these will pop up. They got different colors. I saw a blue one and a white one and a tan one. But it's still a super cool bus. But before I let you go, there's one different thing that I did notice is that it looked like they got the drive wheel in the back, which the tag wheel should be here. The only bus I've ever seen like this was an Eagle. But once again, this is a toy. You can't nitpick with the details. It's still a cool bus. And I'm sorry that this video is so long. But get in the comments, like, share, and subscribe. And let me know what you think.